Libby, what are you gonna do about people being homeless? There are kids out here hungry, sick, and tired because they don't have a house to sleep in. And heck, I'm tired of it too. I'm only 9 years old and I'm not supposed to be going through this. Me and my family have been homeless for 2 years. 2 years. And I'm stressful of it. I don't want to live like this anymore. So what are you going to do about it?
My name is Willie Bill, and today I'm going to be moving my family in to City Hall, Oakland, California. Why, you might ask? Well, it's because of displacement and just a lot of misconceptions about homeless families.
I'd say the hardest thing about not having a house is that, or basically the fact that you don't have a house and you have to either sleep outside or sleep in your car. And both of those sound really, really bad. Nobody wants to do that stuff. And if you do, it's terrible.
We demand emergency shelter and assistance for the Bill family and for every homeless family that comes to City Hall today. We demand that the moratorium on no-fault evictions and rent increases be extended until permanent tenant protections are put into place. Protect Oakland renters on the ballot immediately. We want 25% of OPD's budget to be redistributed to programs and services for the homeless population.
Hi. How are you? I'm good. I remember you. How are you?
Good to see you. Thanks for coming by.
Well, we want emergency services for homeless people. For my family in particular.
It could just be anywhere, man. We've been sleeping in our truck. We've been sleeping at the Berkeley Marina. My baby's caught pneumonia, fluid in his lungs. He's right here, he has a heart murmur. I went from city to city, county to county for help. I'm originally wrongfully evicted from this county. I got wrongfully evicted for telling my story to the city of Oakland Codes and Compliance. We were scooping our toilet out with a pot. And as a result of that, I lost my house and I've been sleeping in my truck and I need help. I'm just asking for some help. I went to the police department here, they can't help me. I don't know where else to go, so I'm asking for help.
This is a solvable problem, and that's the other thing we need to understand.
We have been through all the social
And that's why
services.
I need to hear what's going on and why folks are not.
And
So
then
we have to ask the question, what concrete measures are going to be taken as opposed to just passing the word along? What concretely can be done for this family specifically and then others after that?
When I leave from here, I don't have nowhere to go.
Exactly. So right now,
Today.
the community has been
Today.
supporting and getting them a place to stay. Different organizations have been housing them, and now they're in a hotel, and the community, their savings have been exhausted.
Okay.
So at this point, leaving here today, there are very few options. So that's why we ask, because there's a sense of urgency, what are the time frames? What are we looking
Well,
at?
I mean, I'm hearing a desire to figure out what you all are going to do in terms of your housing tonight. The bigger issue, of course, this is not the first time we're hearing about it, and we have not been silent on trying to figure out solutions on what to do.
This is my last resort. This is huge for me coming up here and getting some balls to talk to someone in this office about my problem. But it's very huge for me.
And I realize that.
And we're
Okay.
asking for press people.
And at least
We
one or
don't
two.
typically have
Okay,
meetings
'cause-
with press.
yeah.
Unless it's a press event.
Because this is going to be
not
a
press event.
solution
We're not
for
gonna
this
have a meeting.
family. So
We
I would
want
like
our
an
press
opportunity
in,
for
so
you
we're
to
not,
actually talk
we
to
normally
folks
don't
and
do
help
anything for these kinds of
And
families.
so-
So we're not concerned about the normal processes. This is a community, and this meeting was forced by the community. So we're not asking what your normal processes are, we're asking that community come inside.
Ms. Paula's family, Courtney, daughter-in-law has been speaking with some of the department heads here, Human Services, trying to get solutions for her family.
the judge said that I need to talk to the landlord. Talk to the landlord. He told me that because I reported him to the Codes and Compliance that he wouldn't rent to me anymore. I caused him a problem. I was evicted while I was pregnant with my youngest with a heart murmur. I never want to be homeless again. I'm a good person. My kids, they don't deserve it. My son, he wanted to commit suicide because we were going from county to county asking for help. And I was telling people this, and that shit hurts. I even called CPS in every county. They wouldn't even help me.
They've been moved around from city to city, which is what happens when you get displaced from. They got displaced from Oakland, wrongfully evicted.
She asked if we have family and friends. I said my mother-in-law, but she's homeless with us, so.
My option would be to put you in shelter, and I can't find anyone. And absent that, it's a hotel motel voucher.
Yes, she called the same shelter that we came from. They don't have anything.
Sleeping on the street tonight and then back on tomorrow doesn't work for me either.
It don't work for me.
So that's why I'm asking you the questions I am.
When you're displaced from your city, you're forced to look for help from other cities. But then when you can't come back to your city because you're getting help from other cities, it just doesn't make any sense.
There are some things.
I know, but it just kind of felt a little insensitive when you told me, well, you're receiving benefits from over there, but your ass over here, you're homeless. You know, like, I understand. I don't need to be taunted because I don't know if you.
That's
do
what
you
you
actually?
heard, Lisa?
Yes, ma'am. Do you know what it is to be homeless?
No,
I wish that you never have to experience.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I really do, because it's very hard. I probably wouldn't even be sitting here if I didn't have these children.
No.
But because I have the kids, I need help. And that's
So
what
I'm
asking.
trying to get that for you. I'm trying to get that for you. What I have offered you is for tonight. And I'm also trying to think with you about tomorrow, because it's just tonight. That's insufficient.
I understand that. I'm
So
glad that you see it that way, because that's what I've been saying.
Yeah, and I think there's agreement there, Courtney, and I again, I don't want to minimize the trauma that you're going through, because this is a traumatic situation.
This is just one family. This is like a whole day of struggles to find solutions that don't even exist.
If it's a problem for Oakland to help me, Alameda County, why can't it just all come back over here and start back where I was originally evicted from wrongfully, is what I'm saying. Is that a possible thing that could happen?
I don't know. I don't know that a transfer back over to Alameda County, how long that'll take. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so again,
I'm just
because
saying,
this
like,
system is so fractured.
If it's a problem, if it's causing an issue for me to get help from here,
Oakland,
yes,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying, then I'm willing, this is what I'm saying, I've been willing to do this all along. This is why it's so messed up, because I've just been going along. I need help. Hi, Mayor Libby. My name is Courtney, and I'm 30 years old. I have 4 children, and I'm originally from Oakland. My plea to you is to help the homeless families out here. I'm asking you on a mother-to-mother level. I follow you on Instagram. I see that you have 2 young boys that are growing up, and I'm sure that it would break your heart if your children had to go through and my children have had to go through these past 2 years. I guess my one request is just to help us. And I'm just asking you from, the bottom of my heart to please help me and my family and help the other families out here that are going through the same thing. If you can do that, then I know that Oakland is changing in a positive way.
Libby Schaff, the mayor of Oakland. I've been communicating with you for some time now, and I just want to say, I think it's time for you to do something, physically do something. I want these demands met so that we can put a stop to all this explosions on evictions, on homelessness. Oakland is a diverse city. We want to keep it that way. We want to preserve Oakland's racial and economic diversity. But first, you need to do something about this situation. And I'm not saying in a year or two. You need to do something immediately. Immediately. So I'm addressing this personally from me to you. I want you to stand up and assist all of the homeless people here in Oakland. You've been saying for a long time you're going to help. Now is your chance. Stand up and help all of the homeless people here in Oakland, California.